Now, 2 News Oklahoma Sports.
Welcome into sports, everybody. Greetings once again from here in Oklahoma City on what many no doubt believe is the biggest sports day in Sooner State history. Thunder Pacers Game 7. Somebody is winning an NBA championship tonight. Right across the street from me and where our guy Dan is, inside the Paycom Center, the Larry O'Brien Trophy is in the house with Dan today. Dan, we were driving over talking about this series, and it has been a great series. I put my hand up first to admit I underestimated the Indiana Pacers and what they have to offer. This has been a great series through 6 games. We looked at every stat we could find. You can't really find an advantage. You can't find a trend. These two teams have had at each other. It seems that the team that plays with a little more force, a little more aggression to start the game very often wins. But honestly, home court advantage, bounce back situation, some really good stuff for Oklahoma City as you look at this game. But I have no idea what's going to happen tonight, my man.
Yeah, that makes 2 of us. And you mentioned some of the stats. Indiana won a game where they turned the ball over some 25 times. And Oklahoma City won the game where they made 3 3-pointers and shot 18%. So, you know, it's just kind of who's going to win now. And historically, the home team does succeed in the situation. You'll remember the last time a Game 7 road team won it, that was Cleveland back in 2016. And we look back at the 4 times that the road team has won the Game 7. They all had Hall of Famers. We can debate Pascal Siakam later, but he's not on that list. So it does favor the home team. It's going to be a weird game. It always is. Game 7. Something is on the line. A trophy is in your hands or it's gone. And they talked about, J-Dub talked about what it was like this morning to shoot around.
Good. I mean, we've had to win some pretty gutsy ones. You know, we've had to win bounce back ones. We've had to win down on the road when it looked like we were going to go down 3-1. So we've done a good job of taking a lot of the emotion out of it.
You know, both teams have earned the opportunity to experience that. And so we're going to enjoy it. We're going to throw our best punch, go out there and be who we are. But it's a privilege to play in a Game 7 of the NBA Finals. I mean, no one's skipping that in this whole thing.
I love pressure. I mean, as you go on in your competitive life in sport, what you learn is that these moments are rare. I'm very much looking forward to Game 7. These are special moments for certainly for both teams, but for our league.
Above all, I try to look at it as like a blessing and an opportunity, and then go out there and try to be the best version of myself. I think that's what we need to do. So we have to do across the board. Don't try to do anything spectacular. Don't try to do anything that you haven't done before.
Now, Cayden, what Rick Carlisle does with the defense is what we're all looking for. He changed the defense completely in Game 6. Could we see a zone tonight? That's kind of what we're all wondering.
Rick Carlisle is a fantastic coach who has not been in a Game 7 in the NBA Finals, but did lead the Dallas Mavericks to a Finals upset victory. I saw it pointed out today on Twitter, he hasn't used that zone defense, as you mentioned. Could that wrinkle mess with OKC? We'll see. At this point, I don't think that adjustments have much to do with it. It's simply who wants it more. We saw that in Game 6 on their home floor.
Agreed.
Surely nobody could want it more than the Oklahoma City Thunder will want it tonight. All right, for Dan, Cayden, that's it for sports. We're back with more from here in Oklahoma City right after this.